Hey everyone, I'm Anxiety Offline, back again today for another video. In this one, I'm going to show you how to use spray paint and dish soap to give your concrete obstacles a very unique and psychedelic look. This technique is perfect for raw concrete obstacles. Maybe you bought one that isn't painted, maybe you made some on your own, or maybe you got some laying around that could use a little bit of a refresh. Either way, this will be a very easy and beginner-friendly technique that you can use to make your obstacles really stand out. So there's going to be three things you're going to need. The first is going to be some dish soap. That'll kind of make this whole technique work. The next thing you need is a base coat. I guess it's kind of optional, but in this case I used white. And then you need two contrasting colors, and in this case I used Rust-Oleum, Gloss Seaside, and Berry Pink. So first things first, choose your base coat and then let that dry completely. Always make sure it's good to go before you get started. Then go ahead and grab your dish soap and start drizzling it over the top of your piece. Now, watching this back, I realized I should have used a colored dish soap so y'all could have seen kind of what I'm doing a little bit better. But hey, my bad, y'all kind of get the idea. I want to kind of drizzle it over the top, kind of as abstract and irregular as possible. There's no real rules here, just kind of drizzle it over the top. And then after that, I started to lay down another layer of spray paint. This time we're doing a gradient, so I like to apply color from each side and kind of push them towards the middle. And you do that to kind of gradually build up that fade. And you want to take your time here because the more gradual that effect looks, the kind of cooler it looks as well. And while that dries, let's take a quick intermission. Real quick, a word from our sponsor, me. If you want to support this channel and help me keep building, head over to anxietyoffline.com. I've got a whole lineup of concrete obstacles, fingerboard supplies, and now even my own fingerboard decks. Remember though, these aren't just obstacles. Each one is unique, one of a kind, and hand detailed to look like a real-life miniature street spot. If you're looking to add something unique, functional, and collectible to your fingerboard park or your obstacle library, check out my site and see what catches your eye. Thank you so much for the support. Now back to the build. So once everything was dry, I rinsed off that layer of soap, and this is really where all the magic happens. You wash off that soap, but your base coat will stay intact, and it leaves behind a very cool, very trippy pattern. It's not the same every time, obviously, but every time it looks very unique and very, very neat. So I tried it on some mini quarter pipes first. They turned out great, but from there I wanted to try a couple more things and experiment a little bit more with this technique. I grabbed one of my Fatty's ashtrays that I had and I gave it the same treatment. And I gotta say, this one came out super dope. I love it. But next up, I want to try out something a little different, experiment a little bit more even. So this time I tried a black base coat. And I also tried to do a tricolor fade on this one with yellow in the middle, pink and blue on both ends. But this object was just too small and the spray was too big. I couldn't really get that to work. But when I rinsed it off, I got a huge surprise. Some of that yellow stayed intact underneath and peeked through, which actually looked really, really neat. Then I tried the same technique again, this time with a barrier. I did the black base coat, the pink and blue fade, and this time I also gave it some yellow speckles. I'm loving how this one turned out. Before I finished it off, I taped off the top and did a nice clean yellow line on top. This one came out super cool, definitely one of my favorites. And I did try one more, which was a barrier bench. On that one, I did a base coat of black and white, and then topped that off with a pink and blue fade. That one came out super cool, it's very trippy to look at. And then that one I also gave the yellow stripe treatment as well. And after that, I took the obstacles inside and added a little bit of graffiti, just to give them some extra style and some personality. And here's how they turned out. I am super, super hyped on these. I think my favorite is definitely that all black base coat version, but I want to experiment more with different colors and see what else I can come up with. If you try this technique, definitely tag me or send me pictures. I'd love to see what you do with it. There's so many possibilities for this technique. You can really take it and remix it in so many different ways by maybe taping off different parts, adding different colors, of course, kind of get really wild with it. No matter what you do, even if you do it simply with just the base coat and the dish soap and then one color spray paint, it'll still look super, super cool. And you can't mess it up either. It's just super easy. Drizzle it on, paint it, wash it off, boom, you're done. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate the support you leave on this channel. It means a ton. So that's about it. That brings us to the end of yet another video. I'm Anxiety Offline, and I'll see you next time. Peace.